Hello and welcome to Grabs and Deals. My name is Richard Bell and I am the founder of Grabs and Deals. Grabs and Deals is an online closeout store. I buy liquidation pallets of brand new overstock and open box goods to sell online and locally. These items are usually found in the big box retail stores. Grabs and Deals offers you these items at affordable prices. You can shop online at grabsanddeals.com. Everybody, hope you're doing well out there. Today I'm going to talk to you about political skills. I know what you're thinking. How can he bring political skills into YouTube? Politics is everywhere. I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear politics. Well, no, we're not going to be talking about government politics. We're not going to be talking about Democrats. We're not going to be talking about Republicans. Probably be the only last time you hear it mentioned right now. We're going to talk about political skills for reselling. So to make this short, I commented on their channel, and as resellers we like to help each other out. We make comments, we don't usually get mad, and it had to do with styrofoam. I was saying that you should avoid using styrofoam whenever possible because a lot of states outlawed styrofoam products. Person went down my throat like I was an activist, and well, I hope you don't drink bottled water, I hope you don't do this, I hope you don't do that. And so instead of me getting mad and firing back as a business person, I had to take a step back and say, okay, you know what? Maybe this person's a new reseller or maybe they're just a viewer. So if they were a reseller, I took a step back and I turned around and said, you know what? I need to explain what political skills are. People don't have political skills, or maybe they're not sure of them. How you can't take things personal. So here we are, and I did this video today. So long story short, I talked to this person about being social and political in business. I explained what I meant, and it went over very well. It was resolved. As a reseller, as a small business owner, and yes, you need political skills. Politicians need them, but we're not talking about politics today. Politicians need them, salespeople need them, firefighters, police officers, lawyers, no matter what trade you're in, you need to have political skills. The name of this video today is, what are the political skills you need to have as a business person? Let's get started. The first political skill you need in business is you need to think before you speak and demonstrate impulse control. In other words, you have to assess all situations and comments before speaking to the customer or the viewer. In our case, it's viewers and customers. Sure, are there going to be people out there that try to get under our skin? Absolutely. Are there going to be people out there that try to show us knowledge? Absolutely. I try to think they're smart? Absolutely. But we got to know how to handle that with compassion and empathy. We cannot get mad. We are business people. It's just a business. It's nothing personal. You can't take things personal. Again, you have to assess all the situations and comments before speaking to the customer or the viewer. Think about it. I know, take a step back. If it makes you mad, take a step back, look at actually what's being said. You may be taking it one way and the person who wrote it may mean it another. But because you're mad and you're turning bright red, you looked at it one way. You didn't look at it from both angles. You can always ask the viewer, hey, what did you really mean? Can you please clarify what you mean for me? You got to handle it with empathy. If you can't do that, you're not going to succeed. For example, I had to explain to the person that if you're going to yell at somebody, for what they do, you can't yell at people, because when you yell at them, you may cost yourself 10 more sales, because the person that you're talking to is going to tell others, look at this person. Look how mad they get. They're taking it personally. Remember, who are your customers? You got to know who your customers are. And my customer, it could be anybody. It could be an activist, for all you know. It could be a Democrat. It could be a Republican. Politician, let's put it that way. It could be a politician. It could be a lawyer. It could be just an everyday person. It could be a cop. It could be a firefighter. It could be a police officer. It could be, I said that. It could be an EMT. It could be a doctor, a nurse, but you get the idea. In this business, you can't take things personal, and you got to be social about it. Can't have any bias with it. So let's talk about the next political skill that you need to have as a business person is managing up. You have to be skilled in communication with superiors. It is important to maintain effective relationships with individuals, customers, and viewers on all levels. You have rich people buying from you. You'll have poor people buying from you. You'll have middle-class people buying from you. You got to know how to effectively build a relationship with them. So when you're building relationships, you have to have relationships like you do in person. Somebody comes in, to buy from me in person. Hey, how are you? Hey, I'm Rich. My store Grabs and Deals. And oh yeah, I saw that. Oh, great. And what do you think of it? well, you could have did this a little different. Oh yeah, why do you say that? Please let me know, because I really want to change it, and I really want to make things better. The only way I can do this is by you telling me this, and I really thank you for giving me that information today. I will work on that and see what I can do. And I really thank you for bringing that to my attention. You can't get mad about it. Or you could explain to them why you can't change it. You have to be skilled at communication with superiors, all right? And again, there's going to be people trying to get over on you. There are going to be people trying to show their knowledge. You have to take that step back. The next political skill you need to have as a business person is interpersonal influence. In other words, you need to demonstrate interpersonal influence through building strong relationships with others. You have to establish a good rapport with your business customers and potential customers. You cannot be over assertive. Your actions and character must be in alignment with your business mission. So in other words, what is my business mission? My business mission, I want to give people great deals. I want to work with people. I have to display that when somebody brings something to my attention. I want to work with it. All right? I have to build the relationships. I have to demonstrate good, strong relationships with others. How do I do that? By being me. By being simple, by being me. By building the brand of my business, by my reputation. The next political skill that you need is social astuteness. You need to understand the dynamics of social interactions and accurately self-assess your own behavior. You need to discern situations and have a high self-awareness. So when you go to a party, let's say your friend takes you to a party. It's a party you were never to before. How are you going to act? What's going to be the first impression of you? All right, so you have to do that same thing with business. You have to have that, you have to assess your behavior. If you're going out and having a few drinks, you got to know when to stop. If you like to drink at parties, you got to know when to stop. Same thing with the business. You got to self-assess yourself. Oh, maybe I had too many of these, or maybe that's enough. I got to drive tonight, so I'm not going to drink no more. You need to have high self-awareness. And the next political skill you need to have as a business person is going to be networking ability. Networking ability, you have to be skilled at building friendship and generate effective working relationships by garnering support, negotiating, and managing conflict. So what I just talked about, the person with the styrofoam, I managed the conflict. I read what was being said and I managed the conflict in a calm, nice way. I managed it. And then that person walked away thinking probably better of me than they would if I fought back with them. But I wasn't fighting back because I kind of understood, and I explained to them, you're a new business owner. This is something you have to get used to. You have to have political skills. It went away smoothly. And I gave them something to think about, and they gave me something to think about. So the next political skill you need to have as a business person is sincerity. You have to be genuine in your actions with others. You have to be honest. You have to be open and forthcoming. You have to inspire trust and confidence. You have to be genuine, compassionate, and understand your customers. So you go to work, you have a code of ethics. Same thing, sincerity. You have to be a code of ethics tells you that you're going to be honest, you're going to be forthcoming, you're not going to steal, you're not going to rip people off. And you don't want to be that kind of business person. And I've been on a couple apps already where somebody was selling something and it was a defective product and they wouldn't even talk to the buyer again. You can't do that. You have to have dialogue. So what is the downside to having political skills? Now that I mention this, political behavior can have a negative effect. When individuals want to have power and money, they are cunning and manipulative and will use whatever means necessary to get power and money. And in our cases as resellers, we sometimes run into a few people who try to con us resellers. And that is when I show assertiveness in a genuine, calm way. In other words, I know how to politely call them out and turn them away without taking it personally. Knowledge is power in the world of business. Knowledge is power in the world of business. I have to be able to turn, so I turned that person away. I know it was a scam with Zelle. I turned it away, but I did it in a nice way. I let them know, hey, listen, I don't do Zelle because of this. But you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. There's been a lot of incidents with people getting ripped off with Zelle, so I don't feel comfortable using Zelle. And you can go right to Grabs and Deals and you can purchase it with your credit card on there, and we can meet to pick it up if you want to do that. If not, I'm sorry, but I can't accept Zelle today. That's how I handle that one. All right, and if you're going to be dishonest, you're not going to have a good business. Your reputation in the community is going to go bye-bye. Nobody's going to buy from you. So again, to sum this up, don't take things personal. Take a step back when somebody comments. see what is actually being said. You have to actively read that message. Ask that person. If you're not completely understand, ask that person what they meant by it. Go back to it and be genuine. Just show your true personality. Right? In this business, you can't fake being nice. You can't fake being honest. You have to be honest. You have to be nice. So that's all I have with this today. Now, I just want to say out there, a friend of mine, she's, I haven't met her in person yet, but we've kind of sent a few messages back and forth to each other. I just want to congratulate Becky Park on her new online store. It's called Shop Becky Park. Becky, if you're watching, congratulations. I saw your site. It looks wonderful. She sells a lot of used clothing, which is in really great shape. So if you're in the market for used clothing, please visit shopbeckypark.com. She has a lot of nice stuff on there. Men, women, it's really nice stuff. So if you get a chance, also visit Shop Becky Park. And she has a lot of good stuff on there. She's very honest. And watch a few of her videos and you can learn a lot from her also. That's all I have for you today. Next time we'll do another video. I'm getting more into doing more videos and stuff. Just go out there. Put your political skills to use. If you have any questions, hey, you put them down in the comments box or send me an email, send me a text message, whatever. I'll be happy to answer them for you. All right, go out there, make some good sales, stay safe. I will see you next time.